If it's a subject families need to talk about, but it's hard to talk about, HBO for Family will deal with it head on. Life stories, families in crisis.
I let him in my room because I trusted him.
What did you think he would think?
Katie Kessner says she was raped.
God, I'm just having a little bit of fun. Lighten up.
She has no bruises.
What'd you ask me back here for, Katie?
Because I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to be with you.
Yeah, well, you're with me now, all right?
She has no proof.
No!
It's just me, huh? Just relax. It's just me.
The only evidence she has is her word.
What he did to me was wrong.
No visible bruises, but Katie Kessner's story, as only HBO could tell it.
I came forward with my story to encourage other women to come forward with theirs. Date rape's been a crime of silence for too long.
Life stories, families in crisis. Coming in January on HBO. Watch it with your kids.
Next on HBO. They're creepy and they're kooky. They're America's first family of fun and fright. Who else? The Addams Family. Stay where it happens. HBO.
The following movie is rated PG-13.
Next on HBO. HBO Sports brings you a look at boxing greats from John L. to Muhammad Ali. In this corner, boxing's legendary heavyweights. Stay where it happens. HBO.
What is it about the Larry Sanders Show that's making it the talk of TV?
People watch a show because you're partly an asshole.
Well, maybe. But whether you missed it the first time or just want to relive every last delirious moment, now's your chance to catch the television season's one true breakout hit with 10 great nights of 10 great shows.
This is the sort of thing that might have kept Dennis Miller on the air for another week or two.
And the proof is in the printing, with Larry the darling of critics everywhere. So find out what the raves are all about.
I haven't heard this many women applaud since my birth.
With fabulous guest stars like Billy Crystal, Robin Williams, Carol Burnett, Dana Carvey. No one takes you inside showbiz quite like Larry.
You got Leno, Letterman, Arsenio, Whoopi, Poopy, Doopy.
So if you think other talk shows are giving you the full poop, we say they're full of it.
Gigantic fuzzy insects crawling on your body, lions crapping in your lap. Great television.
Discover what really goes down in TV land with the best backstage pass in town.
The suit is great.
Really? I don't look like an Irish pimp?
Talk about user-friendly. It's this easy. A different Larry every night this week at 11, Monday through Friday. Got it?
It's very, very funny.
To people or to dogs, Artie?
Hopefully to both.
So forget the 11 o'clock news. Give us 30 minutes and we'll give you all the two-faced, boot-licking, backstabbing, really fun side of late-night TV.
This show is a torturous, miserable hell. Welcome back.
We bet you can't watch just one.
You know these guys. You've seen them on network TV, talk shows, or in the movies. But before they became famous, you saw them on HBO's annual Young Comedian Show. For 15 years, we brought you the best stand-up comics.
I feel funny down there, kind of like when we used to climb the rope in gym class.
And in keeping with tradition, this year's most excellent host is Dana Carvey.
I'm not worthy!
Well, we think he is worthy.
No man in the world can look masculine drinking out of a straw. Have you noticed that? Yeah, baby, I like that too. That's good. I'm just working on my Chevy. Let me take a sip for a second here.
Find out who will be the totally amazing new stars of tomorrow now. Pretty quick, huh? Watch the show and you'll see them for longer.
You made me funny up there, Mr. Comedian, but I'll spank you like you was my woman.
The 15th Annual Young Comedian Show, hosted by Dana Carvey. Check it out, Saturday, December 19th on HBO. All right.
This woman has man trouble. Really? Brought about by this man.
Get out of here.
Her best friend.
Don't come back for 5 to 7 days.
Further aggravated by her father.
Bingo.
And his new girlfriend. Why is being a grown-up always so difficult?
I only surround myself with people who I find intellectually stimulating.
Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, Anna Klumsky, and Macaulay Culkin. My Girl. Premieres Saturday, December 19th, only on HBO.
You can see James
2 hours along with you, that boy deserves a Purple Heart.
and Beth
Well, it was purple, all right, but I don't think it was his heart.
in For the Boys.
So tell me about this Korea place.
It's a tropical paradise.
Only on HBO.
Alone in the dark with thousands of men. There is a God after all.
For the Boys. Premieres Saturday, December 26th.
Welcome, kitty. Would you like to dance to death? All you have to do is come to the Cryptkeeper's party. A monster bash, if you will. Come on down! Feast. Only the best of fiends can come. We'll have skeletons of fun. Come to the Keeper's Zoo. I'm sure it will get grave reviews. Beyond time if you can. But this is the Crypt Jam. Just jam. Jam. The Crypt Keeper's in the house. With a groove that's nasty and mean. Like the effects of a guillotine. A permanent headache's the end of the mission. For you have entered the Keeper's television. So everybody just make that dash. A dash to the Crypt Keeper's monster bash. So come along with the Keeper's plan. For this is the Crypt Jam. Jam. You horns. Listen to me. Here we go now. Everybody in the house, let me see you go. All the monsters go. All the people and your friends go. Everybody in the house go. Hans. Everybody, hit it. Woo! This is the funky breakdown. Hit it! Dance! This is the Crypt Jam. Oh, jam. I gotta tell ya, it's just how I am. 'Cause this is the Crypt Jam. This is the Crypt Jam. Dance.
Next on HBO. HBO Sports brings you a look at boxing greats from John L. to Muhammad Ali. In this corner, boxing's legendary heavyweights. Stay where it happens. HBO.
Tonight on The Larry Sanders Show, is pulling out a garden weasel on national TV going too far?
Oh, hello, Mr. Hoffa.
The Larry Sanders Show, starring Gary Shandling, tonight at 11 p.m.
On the next Dream On, 1 minute you're on top of the world.
I'd like to give you a nice big raise.
Until it crashes down on you.
Company's in a shitstorm, and we're running out of hats.
I can't take a 7% pay cut.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So you could repackage yourself.
I'm director of finance for a multinational conglomerate.
And rely on your loved ones.
See ya.
Or face the music.
See you, mister.
When the going gets tough.
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Dream On. Tomorrow on HBO.
HBO, the only place to see it.
Where are all the great guys out there?
Where are all the great girls out there?
The ones who give you flowers.
The ones who don't need makeup.
I'm in love with you.
If I wanted a man in my life, I wouldn't have bought a VCR.
I definitely want to have kids.
Get out!
Michelle Pfeiffer.
He wants to marry me.
That bastard. Al Pacino.
I love Frankie.
I'm getting help.
Frankie and Johnny.
Tomorrow on HBO.
All I have to do is open up that window and scream.
Are you kidding? In this city?
From the creators of Blood Simple and Miller's Crossing.
Welcome to Los Angeles, Mr. Fink.
The first movie in history to sweep all the major honors at the Cannes Film Festival. Nominated for 3 Academy Awards.
Are you a writer, Mr. Fink?
I'm having a little trouble getting started.
A comic nightmare that will stir your imagination. Packed with startling plot twists and atmospheric effects. A screwball film noir. John Turturro, Judy Davis, Michael Lerner, and John Goodman. Ouch! In Joel and Ethan Coen's most ingenious and accomplished film.
You think you're the only writer that can give me that Barton Fink feeling?
Barton Fink.
Something wild, something original, something big's about to happen to you. Because HBO is bringing the best movie lineup we've ever had to your living room. Something big's about to happen. The best movie lineup we've ever had is coming home to you on HBO. Stay tuned.
In the early hours of Good Friday, March 24th, 1989, the Exxon Valdez veered off its southward course through the icy waters of Prince William Sound. Now, unknown to the crew, the tanker was set on a course with disaster. What happened that night on the bridge of the Exxon Valdez? Why didn't the Coast Guard warn the tanker that disaster lay dead ahead? The HBO original movie event, Dead Ahead, the Exxon Valdez disaster, tells the shocking inside story you never saw on the evening news, as only HBO can tell it.
It's a brave decision for an American television company to make a film of this kind. Whatever it takes and whoever it hurts, we're going to say what we need to say in order to be accurate.
For the first time, HBO's bold investigative drama starring Christopher Lloyd and John Hurd reveals how the disaster took shape, as well as the equally disturbing, even bizarre events that followed on shore.
What the hell are those guys doing? Well, Camden's the only one who knows how to operate the forklift and the loading crane.
Why was the massive spill allowed to spread out of control? What caused the disastrous delays in the cleanup?
are you doing? The plan says you should be here by now.
Based on 2 years of investigative research and eyewitness interviews, Dead Ahead reveals the real players and power struggles behind the tragedy.
And whose fault is that?
As I talked to more and more people, it became clear to me that there was a political story, a sort of behind closed doors story that had not been told, and that indeed you could never tell on documentary film because you'd never be able to get the cameras in there and people wouldn't talk if you did. So the only way this could be done would be to dramatize it.
Dead Ahead takes you inside the corporate boardrooms of Exxon and into the corridors of power in Washington, D.C. to uncover a cleanup gone haywire.
Do you want to tell the president, Bill, that the Coast Guard is not on top of this job? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on, I'm not trying to place the blame here.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
I'm telling you, that's how folks in Washington are going to read it. That is how the media will read it.
For people watching it today, they'll discover that there are so many other things that were not done, were not taken care of. You know, it wasn't just Hazelwood, and it wasn't just Exxon. It was all the way from the federal government all the way down the line.
Collide.
Was a mechanical failure on the ship?
Tonight, fears are growing that the spill is spreading through the waters of the Sound uncontrolled.
We gotta get that oil off the ship fast.
What is Exxon up to?
All they care about is getting back to shipping oil from that pipeline at a profit of $400,000 an hour.
Every son of a bitch, from the fisherman to Mickey Mouse, reckon they have a say in this.
We feel betrayed. We warned this disaster was gonna happen.
It's turning pretty ugly here right now, and I'm not taking any chances.
HBO is proud to present a movie the networks would never dare make. Christopher Lloyd, John Hurd, Dead Ahead, the Exxon Valdez disaster, an HBO original movie event. Get the shocking inside story as only HBO could tell it. Premieres Saturday night at 8, only on HBO. Are you sure? No one saw Blindside, the HBO original movie, January.
Simply the best choice on TV. HBO.
The following movie is rated R.